Hello Libra, welcome to your winter solstice. What is your story reading? The winter solstice is a time where the sun is lowest in the sky, and indigenous people watch the sky to make sure that the sun is going to return back to the north and bless us with longer and longer days for light and heat and life and crops and all the things that the sun brings us to make life possible. So this is your solstice. What is your story reading? To find out some things you need to focus on and that you can look at to think about in these darker days before the winter solstice, which is the December 21st, the days will get darker and darker. And then after the 21st, days will become, hopefully, of course they will, but according to indigenous custom, we hope that the days will become longer and longer. And the light will become brighter within us and the warmth will become greater, and we can brighten our year to come with insight that we bring into our spirit and knowledge of ourselves and better ways. I have here laid out for us some art that I've made. This is huichol bead art. It's a traditional Mexican style. I press tiny glass beads into beeswax and pine pitch, and it's like painting with beads. All of these things and more are available in my Etsy shop at angelinetarot.com or etsy.com/shop/eyeofgodart. And if you purchase anything right now, it could reach you by Christmas time. So if you like any of these things, please feel free to check me out there. I will clear this away now and we'll get on to your reading. I'll keep our wise owl. Owl is a messenger, and hopefully he'll bring us some good messages that will help us to close out our year at this time of solstice. For Libra, what are some messages for Libra that Libra could focus on at the end of the year to bring light into the coming year? Main energy that popped out right away is bridge. Oh, these cards got wet in a little bit, sorry. Oh, more. Okay, we're gonna have to build a story. Successfully overcoming a problem. Someone working against you behind your back. Period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Take care, enemies are working against you. Waiting for news, package or letter. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It's time to act. Well, that is a pretty cohesive story, I'd say. It is bordered by successfully overcoming a problem and time to act. So, you're feeling frustrated. What you might not know is that the reason you're feeling frustrated is somebody's working behind your back and enemies are working against you. So you're waiting for some news, and this news is pending while these energies are working behind you to sabotage what it is that you're working towards. You haven't been able to convince somebody to change, and it's affecting this problem that you're having. So it's time to act. It's time to take new action. This is such a cohesive story that I'm going to take it, instead of taking these individually, I'm going to take the whole story and pull some cards to clarify and get some advice. Okay. This is a culminating time for you. These energies are really kind of spelling it out. You've got the stop, right? This stoppage. There's a lesson you need to learn because energies are not flowing. It is time to act. It's time to learn the lesson. So, what do you need to learn to get this mulish energy flowing? What do you need to do? What do you need to do to What lesson does Libra need to learn? That's the first question. What lesson does Libra need to learn? To be more carefree and passionate in either love or creativity. What's this Knight of Wands about? More creative or passionate in love or creativity. Knight of Wands. It looks like you have been really hard. Okay. You have been really hard with your words about something. You have put your foot down. I think you are your own stubborn person. You're causing your own frustration. Your stubbornness is your worst enemy right now. You need to let your energy loose. You're killing your own dreams. You're killing your own thoughts, your own ideas. You are creating your own tower moment right now. You will be successful at overcoming this problem, but you need to act now. Why is this Two of Cups here? You're causing people to dislike you, and you're not creating an environment where people want to support what you're doing. And this is a big problem for you. The Two of Cups is here because the lesson you need to learn, you are too stubborn, Libra. You need to stop vacillating. You need to get moving. Maybe you're taking too long to make a decision, and it's inhibiting your growth in the path that you want to take. In this either creative venture or this love situation that you're in, you're being too stubborn. You're okay. You're possibly not feeling like the situation you found yourself in isn't quite good enough for you. It could be good enough, but not perfect. And the thing is, Libra, sometimes good enough is good enough because nothing is permanent. You know, there's more to learn. Where did let's say that? It's time to act. There's a lesson lessons to be learned. Your roadblock is in your lessons to be learned. And it looks like whatever you are refusing right now, that's the lesson is in this situation for you. You're rejecting it. You're walking away because the thing doesn't look perfect. But the thing is, this thing looks like it needs to be engaged with in order to move forward towards something that's perfect. Perhaps you can never attain perfection unless you go through the process of whatever this situation is, this creative venture or this love situation or this friendship. There's something that you need to master through this connection that you're refusing to see. But what you're not noticing is that you're causing your own blockage here. And you're making the universe bring you a tower moment. If you don't make a choice, if you don't act now, the universe will act for you, and it won't be pretty. You know, you can either choose to learn this lesson and work on learning what you need to learn out of this situation, or it's going to be forced upon you, and it's going to be harder. Okay, so what can you do? What's your advice? What can Libra do to engage with this situation in a healthy way and learn the lessons that need to be learned. Okay. Defend your passions, celebrating with others, engaging joyfully with others, and knowing that you can manifest new things. You don't have to, in order to engage in this situation where you're being asked to loosen up and stop being so stubborn, you don't have to put down the things that are meaningful to you. That's not what's being asked of you here. What's being asked is that you learn to cooperate with people, that you learn to joyfully interact with them and cooperate. It may not look, what they bring to you may not look exactly like what it is you thought you wanted out of this situation, but it is a progression, because the situation started as a 2 of Cups, and now with the input of others, what you're supposed to learn is to get to the 3 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is the initial coming together of either people or creative forces. The 3 of Cups is what's born of that union. It's the more, it's the child, it's the product, it's what becomes possible out of that. You need to find out what is possible out of that. There are lessons to be learned there. You need to allow what's within you to manifest new possibilities. You have what it takes to achieve more, to learn more, to progress, to elevate, to evolve. You need to allow some of that to happen through this situation. So if this message resonates for you, then this is what you need to carry into the new year. A freer attitude with a union or creative venture, and look inside this situation for lessons. Take joy in the learning process. Instead of expecting it to be immediately perfect now, take joy in the creation of something new within yourself. I hope this was helpful and inspiring for you, Libra. You can visit me at angelinetarot.com. Thank you.